Yes. Okay.
Get some guitars. Turn around. Here we go. Tell me when. Hey, this is Brad Gillis from Night Ranger, and you're checking out Johnny Beane.
I'm Rick Beata. You're watching Johnny Beane TV. You're watching Johnny. You're watching this motherfucker on wherever you're watching it. Just watch him. He's a legend. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yo! We're here, Johnny Beane TV. What's up, dude? Saturday night, Straturday night. That's what that means. Yes! All right. I can hear us. We're here. Nightbot is here. What's up? You guys, I need another arm. I don't have time to do everything that I gotta do. There we are. I see us. Right there. Repost. Okay, cool. Right on, dude. See, that's us. Do everything that I gotta do. That's us right there. There we are. We're live, man. We're live. Okay, cool. What's up? If you guys are brand new, my name's Johnny Beane. Welcome. This is my show. We talk all things. Yeah, I mean, guitars. I mean, we do have guitars. I mean, I'll tell you that. We talk, I say rock music, but I'm going to say just music in general. I mean, yeah, I mean, we grew up on rock music. Yes, I grew up on Van Halen. I mean, that's why I do the Van Halen show, you guys, exclusively Van Halen, you know, and join us on Facebook, by the way. If you like your Van Halen, this is the place you want to be. Even if you don't like your Van Halen, this is the place you want to be, because we talk all things music, all things guitars, whatever is cool, really. You know, music news, all that stuff. So we have a great time. Saturday nights, we hang out. I've got a guitar workbench. I got some guitars here. We've got some stuff we can work on. I've got a bunch of stuff to show you guys. I got video clips to show you guys. All kinds of stuff coming up. And I see you guys in the chat, man. Wait a minute. Wait. I see you. Bay Area Rich. Dude, channel member. Bay Area Rich. Straturday Night. And thank you to Bay Area Rich. He's gifted me some stuff here to show you guys, to demo for you guys. So this is something coming up. Not going to do it tonight, unfortunately. I've got other plans. But here's something. The Fender Mustang Micro Plus guitar headphone amp. We are going to demo this. We're going to unbox, demo, and review. But again, not tonight. On a future show. So make sure you keep it here and subscribe to the channel, you guys. Because our next goal, you guys, we're doing it, man. 15K is the next goal here on YouTube. We can do it. And that, by the way, that's applause. Well, that's laughter right there. This little thing. So, hey, let's say hello to some people here. Welcome, you guys. David, good evening, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. Scott, channel member, thank you, man, for tuning in tonight. Johnny Beane YouTube. Where are we? We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch. We're on X. We're on Spotify as a podcast. I think you can type podcast in here. Something like that. I don't know. Nightbot will give you guys links from time to time. And if you can click on those links, does that do it? Yeah, right there. Right there, dudes. Right on. It does work. I think. Let me click on that link and make sure it goes through. Yeah, it does. It does. The Johnny Beane podcast. There we are. Cool. Cool. So you guys can click on that link. You can follow us. You can subscribe. That's over on Apple. We podcast all these shows and more. I mean, there's so much stuff going on here, you guys. Like I said, unboxings, demos, reviews. We do interviews. Actually, that reminds me. Might as well say it now. We have a cool show tomorrow night for you guys. I have a very cool guitar. Well, I'm sure he plays guitar. What I want to say, he paints guitars. And his name is Michael Frost. He'll be here tomorrow night. About this time, actually, about 24 hours from now, I think, when we're going to do the show. So tune in. He's been here a couple times over the years, over several years, and very cool dude, very cool stuff. He'll be here tomorrow night, so make sure to tune in. Join us. What's up, Mr. Mick? What's up, man? Good to see you, dude. So let's do it, you guys. RJ, I see you, man. Good to see you, dude. Good to see you guys. By the way, check this out. While I'm doing that, any of you guys that were here around the start of doing these shows, my camera used to go out of focus all the time because I had the worst lighting you could possibly imagine. It's much better now, I think, anyway. But I used to have really bad lighting, and I was constantly trying to focus the camera. And so I used to take one of these, and I used to go like this all the time. Go back 10 years on this channel, and you'll see me doing this. Anyway, you guys, that was one of these. That was a Gary Kramer Guitar Sellers little coaster. And I actually spent the day with Gary Kramer about a week and a half ago. And I have footage for you guys coming up. We did an interview. We actually jammed out. Had a great time. He actually signed my guitar. Very cool stuff. But anyway, I've got more of these. And he's actually sending me some stuff. So future giveaways on the channel here. If you guys like Kramer guitars, Gary Kramer guitars, we've got some coasters here. So we'll be doing a giveaway on a future show here. So make sure you keep it here. And we'll have a great time. Actually, there's more stuff. There's more stuff here. This is cool. Check this out. Man. A lot of cool stuff. I think these are stickers. Yeah, Kramer Estate Wines. Look at that. That is cool. So we've got some of those future giveaways on the channel here. And I know it says we're on Twitch. I know it says we're on X. But the most of the giveaways, they happen on YouTube. So make sure to subscribe. Follow us. Follow us everywhere, you guys. I'll give you guys all my links. Right there. Again, Nightbot will give you guys all the links. But we got future giveaways here. Kramer Estate Wine. These are stickers. And then this is actually very cool. This is a wine. What do you call this thing? Hey, Ian. Ian, channel member. Thank you, man. What do you call this? It goes on the top of a bottle of wine. Like a cork. Usually there's a cork, right? This is actually this is, you guys know what this is? That's pretty cool, huh? Look at that. You guys recognize that? So anyway, it's like the tuning fork, the Kramer headstock, the original Kramer headstock tuning fork. And this is official. This is official. No, they're not. He owns it. He told me that he owns it. He said that he has the rights to it. We talked about that. So very cool stuff. So like I said, I got footage to show you guys. Not tonight, but coming up in the next couple weeks, I've got a lot of stuff planned for you guys on the channel here. So tune in, you guys. And just been so busy lately. Today I was actually working on the studio here because like I've told you guys, well, I moved into the studio it's been about a year and a half, I think. And I've been telling you guys that eventually this studio will have lighting. It'll have different, it has lights. There are lights here. You can see the lights here. Actually, if you'd like to help support the channel, support these shows, Super Chats will change those lights right there. So if you want to change those lights, you can do so with a Super Chat. Anyway, so the studio will have cameras set up all over the place. It'll have different lighting that you guys can control. And so that's pretty cool. And it's something, it'll be happening pretty soon. And so anyway, so I worked on some of it today while I was supposed to be doing other things. Just always busy, man. Always busy. Look at that. I found a guitar pick in my pocket. Always playing. Always writing. That's actually something. Look at that. I'm wearing sunglasses. That's actually something I want to talk about. That's something I wanted to do was on these shows. I'm sure you guys have noticed over the past, well, I would say year and a half since I've been in this new studio here. And it's still new to me. I know we have a lot of new people here. We got something like 150 new subscribers just in the past 3 weeks. So a lot of new people. A lot of new people watching these shows. So to you guys, it's like, oh, cool pad. Yeah. But it's still new-ish to me because when I started doing these shows, how long's it been? 10 years? Actually, I think it's been longer than that, but I think like regularly doing these shows, it's 16, 17, I think 2016, 2017, somewhere 9, 10, 11 years of doing these shows weekly. Like you can go back on my YouTube channel and find close to 10 years of weekly shows, if not almost daily, sometimes a few times a week. The schedules have kind of changed over the years because of just, that's what happens. Life happens. There's, if I have a gig, I'll have to, reschedule a show or actually a lot of times, and actually something coming up, something I plan to do here is I plan to bring you guys more music. I plan to give you guys more live music on the channel. And that's something I've been talking about past few months. So always playing. Keep playing your instruments, you guys. So I plan to bring you guys more music content. And how can I explain this? Slayer, maybe I could bring you Slayer. Are they from the Bay Area? Hey, Rock Daddy, what's up, dude? So anyway, I guess what I'm trying to say is these shows they're kind of changing. There's just slightly, but they're changing for the better. They're changing just ways that I think that just make much more sense to what I want to do, to how I want to run these shows and do this stuff. You know, Bay Area. Okay, yeah. Technically I'm Santa Cruz, which is not Bay Area, but I'm from the Bay Area originally. And I used to hang out Oakland, California, this rehearsal studio called Soundwave Studios. I think Slayer probably used to rehearse there. I know Testament did. You guys know Testament. You guys know those guys. You know this. You guys know this guy.
Hi, this is Alex Skolnick, and you're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Alex from Testament. He's an old friend. Dude. He actually gave me a really nice compliment at the last NAMM show. By the way, who's Ian? You're here, Ian? Type NAMM into the chat. That'll give you the last NAMM show walkthrough that I did. I saw Skolnick, and he paid me a really nice compliment. He's like, Johnny, your shows are just happening, and it's just he was saying just congratulations on doing this stuff. I'm like, dude, thank you so much. If Testament rehearsed there, then it's almost 100% that Slayer rehearsed there. I think they did, man. Thank you so much, Ian. Yep, so there you go. There you go, you guys. Nightbot. If you want to check out my latest NAMM show walkthrough 2026, it says part 2. There's several parts. January 22nd. That's last January. Over a month ago. Check that out. So, anyway, long story even longer because we got time to kill on this show. I'm going to bring you guys more music content as far as me playing more music. Because for a lot of years, people would just say, like, hey, all you guys do is sit around there and just yap nonstop. And I'm like, it's called a talk show. That's what you do. But, you know, if you can play, might as well play too. You know? So that's one of the things. I plan to bring you guys more content where I play, where I teach, where I show you guys, you know, more guitar stuff. Not just for playing the guitar, but for working on guitars. You guys know we got the workbench now. So we'll be doing a lot of more workbench streams, which we've already been doing the past few weeks or something. I've got a new series I call Guitar Bench After Hours. And just, yeah, it's just a lot of cool stuff happening. So interviews, I got some, again, tomorrow night, scheduled to appear Michael Frost from Frost Guitars. He'll be here tomorrow. And then we got a really cool show planned for you guys coming up in the next couple weeks. I mean, you guys won't believe it. It's pretty amazing stuff. A lot of good, let me just say, a lot of good friends, and they're people that you guys know. So make sure to tune in for that. Once we get everything, you know, set in stone, I'll start promoting it, you know, for you guys. So more music, you know, more playing music and stuff. That's got to do it, right? So, all right. So as far as tonight, let's see. I've got a few things here. Well, if you guys saw the preview, there was a little trailer at the top of this. Which one? What should we do first? Should we talk about the SYNIDO? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that, man. The SYNIDO LiveDock A30. This is the second one, or for me at least. SYNIDO, they sent me another one, which I did a demo and review. And thank you again, Bay Area Rich, for your help with that. Went over to Rich's place and we did a video showing you guys how the thing worked. Awesome. Last NAMM show, I run into them, And they're asking me what I thought of the other one. And they said, well, hey, there's a new one. And try it. Try it out. So I did. I tried it yesterday. And last night's episode of Talking Guitars, we kind of showed you guys some of this. You guys heard it. So I'll show you guys some of that footage. The SYNIDO. It's basically, it's like a little interface. And you can hook it up to your phone. You can stream through it. Well, you can, let's just say this version. Let's say this. Let's just say this. This. Hey, Holly. What does it stand for? SYNIDO. There you go. I like it. It looks like a little record. That's pretty cool. And you got the ASMR too. Oh, look at that. It landed right back on the name. Awesome. See? Very cool little device. Now, if you look at these little buttons here, you see a little guitar. You see what looks to be like a keyboard or something. You see drums. Oh, yeah, it looks like a little piano. See a little guitar. Sorry, I'll move that fingernail out of the way. Ugh, gross, fingernails. Hey, I play guitar. I need to keep my fingernails. I do a lot of finger picking. Oh, there it is again. So you got the little guitar there. You got a little piano. You got little drums. You got reverb. And you got the RX, the Wi-Fi thing there. Basically, what that means is that's how you connect. You got Bluetooth. Reverb, more fingernails. Hey, Mickey. Mickey! You got microphone volume up and down. You got guitar volume up and down. Headphone, microphone, plug in USB-C. Plug into your computer or your phone, USB-C. And look at this. Which was it? Oh, it was on this part. I got this little, so the cool thing about this one is you play your guitar through it wireless. This is the transmitter right here. Look at that. Little guitar. Sebastian the Duck over on Twitch. I see you, man. By the way, Sebastian, thank you so much for hanging out over on Twitch. We love Twitch. Twitch is just awesome. So awesome. Too complex for you, Overlord? No, this is actually the easy one. This is cool. I've got a video clip I'm going to show you guys. How much was it? I mean, for me it was free. How much is it? Let me look. Let me go to yesterday's video because we have a link in yesterday's video for you guys if you guys want to grab one of these. Let's see. Live Talking Guitars, SYNIDO. Oh yeah, the link. Well, here, I'll give you guys the link. US Amazon. Oh, and there's a 10% code. Oh, dudes. How come Nightbot doesn't have this? Thank you, Ian, over on X. By the way, dudes, those of you, let me just say this. Oh my gosh. Hang on. Those of you that are watching these shows, if you have these accounts, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Twitch, if you're on X, we're live on all three right now. So it helps us out if you bounce over to each one and drop a comment like Ian did. Ian just did. Ian, see, he's over on X. But wait a minute, he's not just on X, he's also here, because I saw him. There he is, he's saying hi to Holly. So see, X, YouTube, all of it. Thank you guys. Okay, so there's the link right there, US. It's an Amazon link. and you can save 10%. Code SYLIVEA30. You clicked on that? Amazon, where are we? Cool. Cool. Okay. Twitch, oh yeah. Right on, man. So it's an awesome little device. Let me play you guys a little demo that I have. Where is it? It's in here, actually. It's right there. There it is. Okay. This is the SYNIDO. This one. Right here. The LiveDock. Right there. SYNIDO LiveDock A30 is this particular one. It looks like a little mixer. Now, when I recorded this demo here, I'm playing my guitar through it wirelessly with the transmitter. Right there. The previous one didn't have this with the cool little guitar on the back. This one does. So here, check this out. Check out this video. I'll actually talk over this too, you guys. All right. Check this out right here. Johnny Beane TV. Hey, what's up, you guys? Here's a preview. I got the SYNIDO, the A30 LiveDock. This is a preview. I'm using this thing. Has a wireless. So the thing is, I don't have a microphone to plug in as well, but check this out. I can plug this directly in and I can play the guitar wireless through into my phone to record. Check it out. This is cool. So what you're hearing is the guitar through the device into my phone. The reverb that you're hearing is from the device itself. Yeah, I'll hook it up. Turn the reverb up. See, I'm pointing at it because I don't have a microphone plugged into it to talk through it. So again, that reverb is coming from the device itself. I'm not playing through an amp. I'm playing through the SYNIDO. Sebastian, right on, man. So you can plug this into your computer. You can plug it right into your phone. iPhone. See? Wireless. Look at that. You got the T's S-style guitar there. Awesome. With the Vega Tram. No reverb. There's the reverb again. Could I take this to Guitar Center and hook it up? Oh, sure. Yeah, it's portable. It fits right in your pocket. Cool emoji, Sebastian. Yeah, if you guys are wearing headphones, you can hear that the reverb is stereo. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I was talking, but my microphone was on mute. See, it's wireless. There it is, SYNIDO LiveDock A30. Johnny
Thanks for
Beane
watching.
TV.
Make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the comment section below.
It's true. In the comments. By the way, drop your comments down below. We love having comments on these shows, on these videos. So I filmed that yesterday, and that's really just a preview. I haven't done like a full video yet. I plan on doing this tomorrow. Before the interview, we're doing an interview again with Michael Frost of Frost Guitars tomorrow night, about this time. So make sure to come back tomorrow. So I will do another video with this. Check it out. Very cool stuff. And as far as hooking this up, very easy. You plug this part into your phone or computer, laptop. It goes USB-C into USB. And let's see. Oh, it's wireless. What am I saying? It's wireless. It's wireless. Goes right into your guitar. Well, you guys saw that. So, full demo tomorrow. Okay? So make sure you guys tune in. Go back to the live. There we go. All right. All right. So tomorrow, come back for more stuff. Here. Let's see. I mean, that's, yeah. And I'll in the official video, I'll show you guys more of this stuff too. But you got the accompaniment volume there. You got presence knob, reverb, the volume of the reverb, direct monitoring, Bluetooth switch, instrument effects. So you got guitar, keyboard, drums. It's a very cool device, and it's very, very useful, very, very portable. Thing's tiny. Look at that. It's smaller than my mega cell phone, which is huge. Somebody take a screenshot of this. So can you make your guitar sound like drums? Well, tune in tomorrow. Okay. Now, what I did, okay, and then here's more. You got the power button on and off. You got monitoring volume. That's what that top is. You got the microphone gain, which, as of right now, I don't have a microphone to plug into it. That's why in that video, I was just like pointing at stuff because I didn't have a mic. I'll look into that tomorrow. Can you plug a regular guitar cord into it? Where is it? Well, I mean, you can plug this. This is like regular guitar cord. What do you call it? Is it 1/4? This is a mono. So you can undo this and do this, right? More ASMR for you guys. So if this was like a regular guitar cable, which, I mean, it's a wireless, that goes into your guitar. Now, it does have a microphone input. I mean, technically, I guess you could plug a guitar into that. I mean, it does have the buttons for it again, but it's for a microphone, not guitar. But can you substitute that for the guitar? As of right now, I'm going to say wait till tomorrow, because I'm going to do another video tomorrow with this, like its own video itself, not just, you know, one of these shows featuring it. I'm going to do like its own video tomorrow. So all the questions will be answered. I mean, it says you can play over tracks too. Like if you have songs in your phone, you can play over those. Very cool. Very cool little device. Can you do a remote podcast? Yes. Yeah, you can. So again, this is to get audio into your phone. That's basically what it is. You're not going to be hitting a button on here to go live. You're going to be pressing these buttons to get the audio specifically, is that the right word? From your guitar or instrument into the device, into your phone, which you can then go live wherever. YouTube, Twitch, X, Facebook. Although Facebook deletes live videos after 30 days. So I wouldn't recommend that. That's why we don't go live to Facebook anymore. Told you guys, a lot of changes. There's been a lot of changes lately, and that's one of them. And look at that. And right then, Stream Element says, share this video on Facebook, please. Ian, channel member, Bluetooth, you tracks to jam with? Yes. Tracks on your phone. phone. And again, you don't want to jam over tracks, commercial music that you don't own, and have them on Facebook and have Facebook take those videos down. You don't want that. Mad Hatter, I agree 100%. So, this is basically, it's just a little interface to get audio in to your device, and then from there, you can choose to hit record or stream live over wherever you want to stream to. Now, this video you guys saw, that was just a simple into the iPhone, hit record on the video function of the phone. That's all that was. And if you guys noticed, it was stereo. The audio, if you're wearing headphones, the audio, the reverb was stereo. And it sounded amazing. It sounded incredible. So, awesome little device right here. And if you're interested in getting one, there's the link right there. This one, SYNIDO. 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 There it is. So if you want to get one, there's the link right there. 10% code SYLIVEA30. Check that out. Yeah. So this is the newest one. I have the previous one. Bay Area Rich and I, he helped me make a video with it. You guys can check out that video on my channel. It's under the reviews tab. This is the new one. And I told them, because I ran into them at NAMM Show. I ran into their booth and I told them, hey, the device, the previous device, it's awesome. But I said, yeah, I mean, it has the buttons on the side and it takes a few minutes to figure it out. That's what I told them. I said this one, this makes way more sense because it totally looks like what it does. It has the knobs up here. It has the stuff here. Because before, the other one had like buttons here, buttons on the side, and it was like a little square. It was about half the size of this. So this one is a little bigger, but still, I mean, it's tiny. I mean, compare it to, well, that's a tiny guitar back there. Compare it to a can. So it's shorter than a can of delicious LaCroix. Amazing. So, there it is. Check it out. Tomorrow, I'll be dropping another video. Right on. Very cool. All right. So, we got that. And then, like I was saying, like I said at the top of the show, the studio is undergoing some upgrades as far as lighting for these shows. You know, I mean, we got, all this, cool stuff back here. I mean, this will pretty much stay the way it is. I got more of this. I've got, you guys can't even, how do I explain this? Anyway, there'll be more lighting in the studio here. There'll be more cameras. There'll be more audio. And what that's going to do is make it to where I can make music in here. I can bring you guys more live performances, playing guitar, playing music. Right? I think last Saturday I did some of that. Didn't I? I worked on a guitar, I think. I played, I played some guitar for you guys. Look for more of that, because that's what I want to do. Is do more music stuff, and not just here. I mean, it's amazing to have the studio. I mean, the place to do all this. But I want to play more gigs. I want to do more. I mean, what I really want to do is I want to be in a band again. I want to go out. I want to go out on tour. You know, Rico B, I see you, man. I want to play. I want to play more shows, and I want to take you guys with me to that stuff. And this device right here would totally come in handy for that. Very cool. So I want to do more of that, and not that I want to. I'm going to do more of that. I'll be doing more of that coming up. Okay, so 2026 is my 20th year on YouTube. Thank you. I mean, just think about that. I've been creating video content on YouTube for 20 years. I know I always joke around about my age. Right? But I've been on this platform for 20 years. Truthfully, well, this is March. It's March 7th. April, I think in May. So I think in 2 months. I think in exactly 2 months-ish will be exactly 20 years of my YouTube. I call it my YouTube journey, is what I call it. Right. Happy Saturday night, Johnny. Congrats on me. Hey, is that Robert? Wait a minute, is that Robert Stoltz? Hang on, if it is, I have a video with you, man. Hang on. Is that Robert Stoltz? Is that, dude, this is you right here, man.
Props to you for the article. That was a cool article.
Oh, yeah.
And then props to you, Johnny, for this show. Appreciate you having us on the show. Just want to give you, that's awesome for what you're doing for Van Halen, all that, you know, chickens and all, you know. Actually,
that's right. That's you, man. By the way, thank you for being a channel member, too, man. Dude, how come you only see me from here? I don't want you guys to see the huge gut down here. Oh. You guys, this is Robert Stoltz right here. Well, that's the Joker. But Robert Stoltz here. He wrote for Van Halen Inside Magazine back in the day. So, he knows his Van Halen, man. Robert Stoltz, very cool dude. Yeah, look at this, man. I was just telling everybody that I hung out with Gary Kramer a couple weeks ago. I mean, you know that. But check out this stuff, man. Look at that. Gary gave me this stuff, man. Look at this. Some of this stuff I'll be giving away on the channel on a future episode. But it has the old Kramer. This is the wine. What is this called? What is this called? A wine stopper. So, Kramer, Gary Kramer. We got that. We got some of these little coasters. Like I was saying earlier, if you guys were freaking here 10 years ago when I first started doing these live streams, I used to balance my light with one of these. If you guys always remember me going like this, years, and we're talking 10 years ago. Not in here. In here, everything is amazing and great. But we got some of these. And then these are super cool, man. Look at these. Look at these, man. Very cool. So, all I gotta do is take some scissors and future giveaways on the channel here, dudes. Right on. Let's see. You edited the manuscript for Van Halen Rising? Dude, right on, man. Very cool. Whew. Yeah, so it's been 20 years of my YouTube journey, and I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to continue to bring you guys more content. And I'm going to bring you guys, I mean, you guys have noticed some changes. You guys noticed some changes around here, and I just think it's for me personally, for these shows, for what I want to do, it's for the better, right? So so some of these shows are a bit shorter. Like as of right now, I mean, I know I did say Saturday nights I would still do like marathon-ish shows. So we're going to keep going for a little bit. I mean, but I'm sure you guys have noticed a lot of my shows, like I've cut the length down. My Van Halen show is now 30 minutes instead of an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours, whatever. The Talking Guitars is an hour, ish. This particular show here, now this Saturday nights was always like the hangout. Like, whoever I would have on with me at whatever particular time, this was the night we would hang out. We would hang out, talk music, talk guitars, talk food, talk cartoons. I mean, whatever you want to talk about Saturday nights, right? And I mean, I think we'll continue to do that. But like I said, let me just say this again. I've been on here for 20 years. That's a long time. And these particular like live streams, I've been doing like this particular show here. Been doing for what? 8 years? Or something? I mean, somebody, you could go and look. Holly, go and look. How long have I been doing this? I don't even know. I have no idea. To me, it's just a blur of fun. And, I mean, I think a lot of it has to do with the year 2026. It has to do with me realizing that I've been doing this for 20 years. Because that's a long time. And so it's kind of like, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Like, let me just say, the past few years, I'm getting text messages. Huh? You scrolled? What? Hang on. Okay, we're getting text messages. Hang on. Mr. Mick, that's not true. That's not true at all. I told him everything like 2 months ago. So, but let me just say that I've been doing this for a long time, and at 2026, it was just like, hey, it's just kind of now or never. Like I can continue to do the same thing, every day. And I'm sure, people dig that. I'm sure you guys dig the stuff that I've done. Some of you guys like it. Some of you guys don't. That's fine. Whatever that is. If you guys dig this stuff, welcome. If you don't, that's how it is. And it's like after, it's just, how can I explain this? It's just kind of doing the same thing all the time. Doing the same thing all the time. I mean, yeah, you get into routine, you get into habit, and I'm sure for a lot of you, it's like, oh, you hang out with us, we talk. you know, and let me just, you know, I've had a lot of different people on here over the years. I can't even tell you how many people I've had. I don't even know. I've had so many different people come and go from my life. You know, this journey of YouTube or whatever this is. And it's just, you know, it was, you know, a few months before NAMM show, you know, because I had said, well, hey, after NAMM show, I'm going to make some changes. I'm just going to change some things around. You know, I'm going to do more of this, less of this, blah, 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 blah. You know. So, I mean, that's what's happening. And again, if you guys dig it, cool. Let me just say, there's going to be a lot of cool stuff coming up. There's years of stuff in the works for you guys for this. And it's how can I explain this? You know, when you do a podcast, when you do a show, okay? Because when I first started doing these shows, 10 years ago? I didn't consider this thing a show. I just, technically, I mean, like I said, we do have time. So, I mean, I can just tell you guys. When I first started doing these shows, it was with a guy named Dave Nesdahl. And pretty much the main thing that the start was Van Halen. Talking Van Halen guitars. That was really the first thing. So that's what we started doing. Talking Van Halen guitars. And Dave Nesdahl, I don't think he would even believe the stuff that's going on these days. You know, or like all the stuff that we've done here over the years. It's pretty incredible. And for those of you, like I said, we have a lot of new people here. We got something like 130 new people just within the past 3 weeks. You know, you guys don't know. You guys don't know the stuff. And when you have, see, I don't even know exactly how long I've been doing this. I know 2026 makes 20 years of being on YouTube itself, creating video. But let's see, John Parsons, Dave and Jay were your introduction. Okay, so that goes back a ways. That goes back to 2018? Maybe? Well, how many years ago was that? 6? That's 8 years ago. Now. Right? Mr. Mick, I get it. I understand. Dude, I totally understand it. But let me just say, from my point of view, doing this, I know when it's time to change things up. You know? And like I said, I know it's comforting. Every week, same people saying the same stuff. Well, see, that to me, too, that's the thing. I don't want to, even though this is still a guitar show, but truthfully, this is way more of a guitar show than it ever was. You know? I mean, I used to be sitting there in my living room with terrible lighting. Go back and watch some of those shows, man. They're all here. Every show that I've ever done is here, except for a couple. There's a few that we had to delete because of either technical reasons, somebody accidentally doxed themselves. There's been things that have happened over the years where it's like, oh crap, we just have to delete it. You know, somebody said something that they shouldn't have said. So there's been a few episodes that I've had to get rid of. How my dog Howie, You know, this channel was the beginning. I mean, my dog is the one that started this channel. And it was because of my dog I met Eddie Van Halen. I don't know if you guys can even understand that one. Because of my dog on YouTube, that's how I met Eddie Van Halen. And it blows my mind, you know? But like I said, there's a lot of history here. There's been a lot of people on here, and unfortunately, I mean, the way it goes is I don't talk to a lot of those people anymore. They don't talk to me. You know? That's life. That's how it is. You know? I mean, I'm sure in your day-to-day life, there's people that you meet, hang out with a little bit. They move away, you don't see them again, you know, or something, you know, something worse. When you put yourself out there like I do every day on this, whether talking on this, see, that's kind of what see, this is kind of more of this, how can I explain this? Let me just say, when I first started doing these shows, I didn't like doing this stuff by myself. I was scared. I didn't want to be on camera by myself. You guys can't believe it. I remember one of the first shows I ever did, and again, it's here if you can find it. If you guys can find this show, dude, there's freaking hundreds, if not thousands. I think we got something like over 5,000 videos. I had to turn my camera off the first talk show I had to do by myself. It was like this. The very first talk show I ever did was like that. Podcast style, I guess. I remember that. And that was with Dave Nesdall. He couldn't make it that episode, and so I went on and I did the show and I had my camera turned off. That was a long time ago. So one of the reasons why there's been so many people on my shows with me is because I didn't like doing them by myself. And then you make friends, and then, oh, hey, come on the show. Yeah, we'll hang out, you know, and then, it works for a while, may work for years. And then at some point, unfortunately, it doesn't work anymore, you know? And like I said, that's life. That's what happens. But when you put yourself out there like I do, what you guys see is very different from what I see. And I understand for a lot of you guys, I mean, it's a show. It's a routine, you know? It is for me too. Why do you think I'm here? I don't have to be here. I don't have to do this. Well, technically, this is my job, so I have to. But you know what I mean? I do this because I love doing this. I love this. I built this studio. I built this place. And I built it to do these shows and do them bigger and better and everything. All of it. And I travel for you guys. I go to NAMM show. I went to TwitchCon that one year. And I may be going somewhere else coming up soon. And I'm taking you guys with me. And that goes back to me saying, hey, because first and foremost, well, I'm a musician. I'm a musician, first. But also, I'm whatever this is. YouTuber, podcaster, Twitcher, Instagrammer, TikToker, whatever you call this. Well, technically, the proper name for everything, it's content creator is what it is. So I create content. I create video. Not just video, I create audio. And not that I'm bragging, but I've gotten very good at doing this the past few years. I've gotten very, and again, I'm just telling the truth. I've gotten let me not say good. I've gotten very comfortable and fast at producing video. Like, you guys wouldn't know unless you've been here for years or if you go back on the channel. But and Mad Hatter, that's a part of that goes with the territory. And I'm good with that. You know? Because if you're not doing something right, why would anybody care? I mean, that's where these guys came from. That's where this came from right here.
I'm Johnny Beane. No, you're not. I am. No, you guys. I am the real Johnny Beane.
Yeah, there's people out there making fake me's. Like, there may be a Johnny Beane in a chat somewhere that's not me, saying a lot of stupid shit. Again, not me. And I know who it is because they're stupid enough. I saw them do it. But that goes along with the territory of doing this. So I'm good. Anybody can say whatever they want about me out there. I don't care. I'm all whatever. It's cool. You know? Content creator. Yeah, that's what it is. And I've gotten very fast at creating content. So I've gotten, yeah, it's fun. I love doing this. I'm not going away. I'm not stopping, you know. In fact, okay, let me just say this. I'm getting smarter at doing this. And I knew this year was the year to do that. And nope, nothing against, you know, anybody. But for me, what I need to do is what I need to do, and I'm doing it. So, and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work doing this. And I know a lot of you, when you guys remember back in 2020, something happened? Back in 2020, something happened where we were all walking around like this. Remember that? I had already been producing content and doing this type of thing for years. So I had a lot of people come to me and ask me, hey, how do you do that? Because everybody was stuck in their house. What you're doing, how do you do this? So I helped. I helped a lot of people do this. And actually, a lot of good friends. And I jumped on to a lot of friends' shows. I ran other friends' shows around that time. So it's been about 6 years. It's been about 6 years since then. And unfortunately, a lot of those friends, they stopped doing those shows. They don't do them anymore. But I'm still doing them. I'm still doing this. I mean, this is what I do. This is what I do. Whether it's talking to this camera here with this super expensive microphone or on mobile, walking around, going to Guitar Center, showing you guys stuff, or traveling, or whatever it is, or recording, filming, you know, producing, everything. All that stuff. Can you not say that word on YouTube? Technically, at the time, you couldn't. Now, I don't think it matters anymore. I mean, I'm not going to say it. I'm not saying it. But really, yeah, there was... And see, the thing is, too, is I know how all this stuff works. Because I've been doing this... I've been doing this 20 years. I know what I'm doing. Okay? And I'm not going to say that I know everything, because I don't, but I'm always learning. I'm always figuring stuff out. I'm always just trying to do the best that I can with all this stuff. So how will the show change? The shows, not tonight, not Saturday nights. Saturday nights, well, if you guys have been around, for any length of time, the past 10 years, well, actually, truthfully, when we started doing these shows, we did them for 30 minutes or an hour. When we first started doing these shows, when I say we, I mean me and a guy named Dave Nesdall. Rest in peace. He passed away several years ago. When we started doing these shows, there was nobody else doing this stuff. Now everybody does this. When we started, nobody else did this. And the way that I got into this, well, I'll play you guys the clip. This was, when was this, 2014? I was asked to be a guest or to ask a question on a show called Huffington Post Live. Andy Summers from The Police, the guitarist, was the guest. This show reached out to me because they knew that I was a fan. And this is what happened right here. Again, this is like 2014.
Thank you, first of all, very much for joining us. But now we've got Johnny. Hello, Johnny.
Hi, how are you?
Is that Johnny Beane?
Yes.
Hey, man, how are you?
Hey, good to see you, man. Been a while.
Are you still living in San Francisco?
Yep.
You guys know each other? You guys hang out?
I bet it. Yeah, it's funny.
What's your question?
So there is more of that video that you guys have never seen. I'll play it at some point. So Huffington Post reaches out to me and says, hey, do you want to come on and ask Andy Summers a question? I'm like, sure. And I jump on and he's like, is that Johnny? Because he knew me because I'd met him several times over the years. And you guys don't, if you notice, but can you guys rewind the video? I think you can. Yeah, you guys can rewind these videos all you want. I'm wearing makeup in that. That was the only time I've ever worn makeup on one of these shows. So anyway, long story even longer, that was like one of the first, well, I mean, that wasn't a YouTube show. That was an internet. Okay, it was on their website. Actually, it was that, and then I was on with Joe Satriani, and I was on with Michael Anthony. This was 2011. And it was from all three of those that basically what happened was anyway, I get the idea. Well, hey, I should go live on YouTube. At the time, you had to use something called Google Hangouts. I mean, that they don't exist anymore. They weren't very easy to use. It was almost impossible to invite a guest onto your Hangout because you had to be in each other's circles, whatever that means. Anybody remember Google Hangouts? It was like Google's version of Facebook. It doesn't exist anymore. It actually turned into something else now. So, but back then, this is 2014? Well, 11, 12, 13, 14. You could go live on YouTube. But at the time, there was no live chat. So like those of you that are in my live chat right now, that didn't exist. And the way that you would communicate with us was you would drop a comment like down below, like a regular video comment. And I would have my phone. If you go to like the first shows that I ever did, no, YouTube was already a thing. YouTube was already a thing, but this was a way to go live on YouTube originally. So if you go to like, hey, Michael B. Yep, Google Plus. Yep. Welcome, dude. Channel member, by the way, Michael B. I see you. Your name's in green. See, you guys, if you're wondering why his name isn't green, is because he's called a channel member, and that helps support the channel and support these shows. So if you go back to like the first episodes of doing these shows, you see me looking at my phone, and I wasn't looking at my phone talking to Peggy. I was looking at my phone reading the chat. So it went from there, and then we started doing these shows, and the very first subject of these shows was talking Van Halen guitars, because that's what we knew. That's how Dave Nesdall and I met, was Van Halen guitars. And he actually gave me a Van Halen guitar. It's actually right here. Here, I'll show it to you. Dave gifted me this. Because truthfully, he said that he was going to get rid of it. He said he was going to throw it in the garbage. John BL, what's up, man? John BL used to be here. So there you go. So this is a Kramer. This is a replica of a Kramer 1984. And Dave told me that the back was incorrect. So he said he had it in where's my thing? He had it in pieces in his closet on the floor. And at the time, I was teaching guitar lessons, in person guitar lessons. And so I remember exactly Dave saying, well, hey, I'll send this to you and you can teach your lessons with it and stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. And I remember getting the guitar and having the box and building it. You know, I wonder if I ever made a video on it. I may have. But, yeah, so this was a gift from Dave Nesdall. He also gifted me the Floyd. It's an original. It was a brand new Floyd. And then I put in an EVH Wolfgang pickup in there. So Van Halen guitars was really the start of these shows. And then, I mean, obviously, look, I'm still talking Van Halen guitars all these years later, you know? And so anyway, so we would do these live shows and we'd do them 3 days a week. And John BL is in the chat. John BL actually used to be on this show. John BL was actually the host of this show, Straturday Night. It was John BL Straturday Night. And we would just BS, you know, talk whatever, you know. It was a lot of fun, you know. It was a lot of great times, you know, doing this stuff. And you, Dave, and Rob taught you so much about Van Halen guitars. Right on, man. Dude, I was supposed to see Rob at NAMM show, and unfortunately, it didn't happen. I don't know. Did he ever talk about it? Did he ever talk about that? Anyway, he came out here, and then he had to go home. We didn't even see him. It's terrible. John Parsons, what happened to that guy Mully in Japan? He's still in Japan. I think he does like a shaving show now. It's from what I've heard. It's called Mully Shaves. And Steve Anderson. Steve Anderson used to be here. Yep. I haven't seen him. It's been a few years. Actually, it's been several years since I've seen him, but Steve Anderson used to be on here. Okay, so yeah, let's get back. Hey, what's up, Doof? What's up, Doof? Thank you so much, man. Is that your real name? Yeah, the Rummeister. Yeah, Steve Anderson. So we would do 3 shows a week. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Basically talking Van Halen guitars, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. Still do it. But now I've got my own show. I run one of the largest Van Halen groups on Facebook now, called exclusively Van Halen. Join our group, you guys. I know, John Biel, you're over there. You post a lot of great stuff over there. So join us. You know, we have a great time. Doof is not your real name. What? People think Johnny Beane's a fake name. It's not. That's my real name. It's true. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we would do these guitar Van Halen guitar shows, and people started watching them, and we started meeting people through them, and having a great time. And then, you know, you do this, you want to do more of it, you know? So we would do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We would do 2 shows on Friday. It started being 2 shows on Fridays. Oh, Johnny Beane. Oh, yeah, there's that guy. That guy's real. Thank you. Thank you, man. We would do Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 8 p.m. Eastern. I have since bumped the shows to 9 p.m. Eastern since then. And Mondays, I now do virtually out there. I go to Guitar Center and stuff. Mondays. Because I drive out of town. I drive 2 hours out of town every Monday. Tuesdays, I'll do one of these shows, you know, and the shows, it kind of depends on what's going on, like music news and stuff. Whether I do a Van Halen, exclusively Van Halen, or a Talking Guitars. So during the week, those shows, it kind of depends on what's going on. Those shows, you guys have been asking about changes. Those shows I've made about 30 minutes each. Right. So, because like I said, we have a lot of new people here now, and the thing is, if you turn this on and it's you got 3 hours of watching this, I'm sorry. I don't know if I could watch this for 3 hours. I used to go back and rewatch every show that I ever did with dinner. I would sit there and watch it back, and so we would do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday Van Halen guitar talks, and then we would do another show late at night. I think that Steve Anderson would do, where he would host and we would just hang out. And then that show turned into this show. Turned into Saturday nights, Straturday Night. And then I think Steve Anderson, he, you know, just started, you know, life. Like I said, life happens. You do what you do. And I think that's when John Biel, you had sent us actually some gifts. I remember everything, man. You had sent us like from like a record shop or something. You had sent some like stickers and photos and all sorts of stuff. And so I remember getting that from you, and then you would be on Saturday nights, and then from there a lot of other people would jump on and be on these shows, and it could get pretty crazy. Is that ever going to happen again on here? I mean, I can't say no. I can't say nah, because the thing is, you never know what's going to happen in the future. But as of right now, I'm happy with what I'm doing. You know, and it is a lot more guitar stuff. And I sound like a broken record, but anybody that's watching this and you're new to the channel, like I said, there's like 11 years of these live streams. Just the live. There's 20 years of video content here. 20 years. That's insane. You can't even, I don't know. I can't even, but I get it, but it's my life. Every show that I've ever done on this channel, I'm the one that's pushed the button. I'm the one that's ran the show. I've been here. How many more years will I do this? I'll do this forever. I'll do this. I mean, the thing is, too, the internet is always changing. Platforms always change. Will YouTube be here in another 20 years? Who knows? I mean, truthfully, you guys want the truth? The truth? TikTok is the number one thing there is. You know? And I know, I'm not going over there. That's a bunch of dancing. Well, I guess there is that, but also there's other stuff too. I love TikTok. I've been on there for years and years and years. See, Holly says you don't do TikTok. TikTok is the future of media. I mean, like, because of what I do, I'm everywhere. I'm on every platform there is, you know. And here, I'll give you the Nightbot link. What, I don't know. The thing is, if you're a content creator, I mean, basically you create content and you put that out on whatever platform. There's all different platforms, and like I said, there's some of you that you've been here for years. I've tried like hell to get you guys over to Twitch. Nobody wants to go to Twitch. I've been over on Twitch I've been creating content over there, 5 years? I've only had a handful of people come over there. I'm constantly building, I guess is what you say. I'm always building, you know, over there. And it's funny because we're actually multi-streaming there right now. So you guys can go over there right now. You'll see the same thing. You'll see the same deal. Twitch. Michael B, what's that? You have way more subscribers on TikTok. You don't watch it, so you tend to not post much. You have way more subs on TikTok. I would lean into that, man. If you have an audience over there. See, that's the thing too, is you want to be where your audience is, and that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here on YouTube. But I love Twitch. Twitch is way cool. Twitch is really built for live streaming. YouTube wasn't originally. You know? I mean, it is now. A lot of you guys know me because of YouTube, and I'm very thankful for that. Because of YouTube, because of all the videos that I've done over the years. And, well, let me ask you guys this. We have 61 watching right now. Live. How did you guys find this channel, or how did you guys find, like, how are you guys here? And I know everybody's going to have a different story. And that's the way you got to look at it. People find you through all different avenues of stuff. I mean, it could be a video from 10 years ago. Like all of a sudden, you know, Holly, you found me after Edward passed away. Was that the show that we did? Because when that day we went live, and talked about Edward Van Halen all day that day. Eddie's dog told me about you. Actually, yeah, rest in peace, Cody, man. Cody, we got Cody. We got Cody right here.
Hey, this is Cody Van Halen, and you are watching Johnny Beane TV.
There he is. Yeah, Cody and my dog Howie, they were good friends. It's true. John Beale digging for info on Van Halen and guitars. Yeah. So the Van Halen. Do I listen to Van Halen all day, every day? No, I don't. I did. I used to. That's why I know Van Halen. That's why I know about Van Halen. That's why I do a show on Van Halen, because I know it. So the Van Halen thing will never. I'll always bring you guys Van Halen stuff, whether it's guitar stuff, whether it's news, all that. But as far as music news, that's what I've been doing the past. It's been a few years now. It's been a few years of doing music talk. And like I said, I think I said this earlier, wait a minute, I've got these. I can do this again. I used to do this back in the day. I used to use one of these. Again, Gary Kramer Guitar Sellers. Used to use that way back then, man. No, so rock music news. The thing is, I listen to a lot of different stuff. So will I break? Well, the thing is, I want to expand. I want to expand. The content here. I mean, but it'll all be like the same. It's like it's going to be nothing totally different than what I'm doing now, but you gradually change things, so it's not such a shock. But like I said, if I start talking just music news in general, what do you guys think? I want to know what you guys think. You guys are the ones that tune in, and I thank you guys for tuning in. And I know there's a lot of people that don't like me, and I've never done anything wrong to anybody, but I understand. I get it. But let me ask you guys, like if I start doing more, like, not just rock music, but just music in general, different kind. Well, what do you guys listen to? Let's start there. See, you have to niche down is how you do stuff. Told you guys, I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm not just stumbling. You don't do 20 years and stumble through this. I mean, I guess you could, especially on Wednesdays. But what type of music do you guys dig? I mean, I know a lot of you guys like Van Halen. I know there's people that have been around here that haven't liked Van Halen, but you still watch. I know that. Matt Hatter says, what's not to like? You should do what makes you happy. Try stuff. Michael B. That's exactly what I'm doing. It's exactly what I'm doing. What makes me happy. But yeah, what type of music do you guys listen to? I mean, this is a music show. I mean, that's what this is supposed to be. Will I change the names to these shows eventually? Well, I mean, if you've been doing something for so long, I mean, you keep it, I mean, like, my name is my name. I mean, the channel will always be my name. I've thought, you guys, for years, I mean, years ago, I thought about changing the name of my channel. I've thought about it. You know, I thought of different names, different stuff. But the thing is, too, is, I mean, you got to be true to yourself. And I don't know if this even makes sense at all, but that's why my channel has always just been my name. And I think that's just what it'll be. I mean, excuse me, sorry for the burping. I try to mute my burps. I try to mute the burping on this channel. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Matt Adder. But in the chat, we got 60 watching. In the chat, what kind of music do you guys listen to? Well, what genres? What genres of music do you guys listen to? John Parsons, since 2020, I've watched a lot of Uncle Larry, Tom Berkovac, homeschooling for the guitar. I haven't seen him. But like a lot of the stuff that I do now, like I've planned for years. Classic rock, Americana, jazz. Yeah, just music. Music, you know? So, classic rock mostly. Yeah, so like my Talking Guitars show, it's turning into a music news show. And yeah, it'll just be different types of music. Right? I mean, I'm sure you guys have noticed. I mean, you've noticed. I don't just talk about Van Halen all day anymore. Truthfully, I couldn't. As much as I love that band, I can't just do that. I can't. I thought about it. But I love way too many different styles of music now and stuff. Right? And guitar-wise. Do I just play guitars that look like this? No, I don't. In fact, I rarely play stuff like this. I mean, I can play it. I can play it, man. You know, I can do it. You like Dave Matthews Band? Yeah, I saw them before. In San Francisco, Neil Young used to have this thing called Bridge Benefit. Dave Matthews played one year, and I went there. I went there to see Alanis Morissette. This was 1997. Alanis played, Dave Matthews played, Metallica played, and it was all acoustic. Who else played? A lot of bands. Marilyn Manson played. I think Smashing Pumpkins also played. It was a lot of different bands. That was at Shoreline Amphitheater in Mountain View, California, which is actually not far from me at all now, where I live here in Santa Cruz. It's actually very close. I saw Van Halen at Shoreline back in 2015. I was 10 rows back from Edward. I couldn't believe it. Alanis Morissette is awesome. Oh, yeah. I was a huge fan of Alanis. Jagged Little Pill. Great record. I mean, it's one of those albums that you think of that era, that record. See, and I told you guys, I know about music. I can talk about this stuff. Mickey, you wanted to go to the Bridge Benefit, but you never did? Yeah, I don't think they do them anymore. I haven't heard about them for years. Actually, we used to have something here called the Bammies, too. Bay Area Music Awards. Sammy Hagar. I ran into, I've told you guys these stories over the years, but before I had a car, I used to ride a bike everywhere. And in the Bay Area, hey, Music Therapy Les, what's up, dude? Channel member, by the way. Your name's in green. I see you. That's why his name is in green, because he's a channel member, if you guys are wondering. Help support the channel and support these shows. Yeah, BAM Magazine. Yeah, Mickey. So Bay Area Music Awards, they held them in Oakland one time, and I rode a bike over there, and I had to carry my bike seat with me. And I'm walking up to the venue, and I see Sammy Hagar and his band talking to somebody. So I go over to them. And I remember I was standing right behind the guy that Sammy's talking to, and Sammy looks at me and nods. And then when that guy left, I go up to Sammy, and I'm walking with him up to the venue. And I remember telling him, hey, I saw you after the Bammies in 1994, and you were like majorly drunk. Like it took two guys to carry you out to your town car and put you in the car. And he's like, well, just wait till later tonight. Sammy is he's such a cool dude, man. I mean, he's just funny. So that was cool. That was, man, that was 26 years ago. That was a long time ago. Yeah, it was before YouTube, man. It's a few years. It's about YouTube started, in 2006, right? Because I keep saying, I'm at 20 years doing this. So that was 6 years before YouTube. That's crazy. Well, I mean, it is the internet, you know, that's business. You know? Yeah. Let me see. Where are we at? So we're 20 till. Let me see. I was gonna show you guys this drum machine. You guys want to see this? Check this out. I know that sounds very interesting, but hey, I've had this drum machine. I bought this when I used to live at Desmond Child's house. Hang on, let me put this guitar away. This thing. Yeah, this was actually custom. It was custom built. There's some ASMR for you guys. Some intruder ASMR. That's how he does that. I should do the lesson on... Actually, I already did the lesson on intruder. What am I talking about? I did that years ago. Guitar Player Magazine actually featured it. This is how you do intruder. And then you go like this. I was showing you guys... Holly, I was showing you guys that last week, huh? Sounds like a cow. That's how you get the sound, the feedback. And look at this. The guitar's not even plugged in, and it's still giving you guys the note. Oh, man. Holly, he helps people. A lot of these guys, they help a lot of people behind the scenes that nobody knows about. Okay. There we go. Yeah, you guys don't always see this, man. I've got these 2 racks of guitars. A rack of what? Here. Let's try to do this. I don't want to rip the camera out of the computer, but see, I've got these 2 racks of guitars back here. I'm thinking about getting another one of those double racks and having them go up like that. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? By the way, where's everybody watching from? Where's everybody at? I'm in Santa Cruz, which is very cool. So check this out. Okay, so I showed you guys the SYNIDO. Another video coming up tomorrow. Okay, you guys saw that. Very cool device. And, oh yeah, there's the link right there. Make sure I spell that right. SYN. There it is. You're going to grab one of those. 10% code SYLIVEA30. Here at the kitchen table. Got to figure out how HTF. I'm going to get the rest of the coins for another guitar, another can of white spray paint for your next guitar project. Okay. Did you guys see that? What the hell was that? Did you guys see that? What's going on? Kitchen table. Hey, that's where I used to work on my guitars. Now I have a workbench to work on guitars. Oh, look at that. Oh, they're lights. They're lights flashing around. You're in northern Vermont? Something like flew by the screen. I saw it. Robert, you're in Sacramento? Dude, we got to get together, man. Nightbot has a question for you guys. Coffee, water, or energy drink? You guys know me. I'm actually enjoying this this LaCroix right now. What is it? Strawberry peach. Sparkling water. There's like nothing in there. No, nothing. It's just water. That's all it is. Oh, yeah. Weird TV. The poof shirt? John BL, the poof shirt. You're the one that got me the poof shirt. Yeah, there it is, man. John BL had these made. The poof. It's a replica of the shirt that Michael Anthony wore in New Halen. And he signed it for me at NAMM one year. I went up to him with the shirt. And he looked at it. He was holding it. And he's like, you know what? I used to have one of these. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you guys know. You guys know that guy. This guy right here.
Hey, this is Michael Anthony right here, and you are watching Johnny Beane TV. Keep it there. Woo!
That's right. Keep it there. Yeah, John BL. He's the one that made the poof shirt, man. There it is. And that's where it lives. Right there. Very cool. So, here. Are we going to go to mobile? How should we do this? Oh, yeah. Let's do this. Where are we at on time? We got some time here. We got some time. Check this out. Let me show you guys a little bit of footage. I was live over on Twitch earlier today doing some will you comment on the little weird TV thing? That's it. You don't like it? You don't like that? I think it's cool. You know what that actually is? It's actually, should we go to mobile? Let's go to mobile real quick. Let me think. How do I do this? Check it out. We'll go to mobile. Although, is this the one? Is this the right one? We don't know if this is the right one. Hang on. You got to go to the home page. Home page. There we are. Okay. Enter studio. It's weird to you? You can't stop looking at that? You're getting very excited to watch this show right now. I wonder what's in there. Good night, John BL. Good night, John BL. Dude, I miss you, man. You got to come back soon, man. Whenever. Message. Dude, I do this show every day now, man. So whenever, if you're ever around, you want to jump on, let me know. You can jump on with me. It's distracting. Oh, because it's flashing? What if it's not flashing? Well, hey, let's do this. This is what we were going to do, man. We were going to go mobile over there. Like this. Check it out. This is the magic of the internet. Because of the magic of the internet, there's now two me's. There's two Johnny.
There's now two Johnnies. Are you sure? Which one's the fake one? You guys want to meet my new co-host? There he is. Hey, Johnny, how are you? Oh, I'm great. Really? Yeah, I'm having a great time, man. All right. All right. Are we here? You guys can hear me? I mean, how awesome would it be if this was the show from now on? You guys know I have a twin. There he is. That camera is actually better. Where am I pointing? Where am I pointing? Is this where I'm pointing? Yeah. You guys got me, right? You guys can hear me? Mic check. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I know. See, there was two me's. Holly, let's go check that out. Okay, let's go look. Everybody, right this way. Here. Thing is, I need to be able to see what I'm doing. All right, so there it is. Is it still weird? Well, the thing is, there's a light in there, is what it is. Here, maybe. How do you do that? There we go. There, now it's turned off. See, there's a light in that. It's basically, it's a little TV. It's like a magnifying glass, so you can put your phone in there and it shows like big. So it's like watching a TV is what it is. Can I dim it? I guess I could. Turn it back on. Usually I put it on this setting here. Oh yeah, I can dim it. That makes it faster. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, no, it's faster. Looks better like that. Yeah, see, that's what it is. See, it's just a light. There's a light in there. And then when you see it from back here, which I have all kinds of lights in here doing all kinds of things. But here, this is what I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys this drum machine. This is an Alesis SR16. It's a 16-bit stereo drum machine. Now, like I said, I bought this, I want to say at probably at Sam Ash in Miami, Florida, when I was living at Desmond Child's house. So a lot of my demos I did in the late 90s, early 2000s, this is what I used. This thing right here. And it normally sits on the wall up here. It normally sits right here. Normally it sits right there. But I decided I was going to start using it again. So let's plug it in. Let's see if it works. Okay. Sorry. I know the audio on this isn't the greatest. The claps. I know this audio is just kind of like, nah. I'm working on that, you guys. That's a part of the whole thing. Is actually, I did a test earlier today. I was going to show you guys some of that test. Let me think. Actually, let's go back to the main thing. The main deal will be much better for this, I think. Let's go back over there. There's two of us again. This one goes away.
There we go. Right? We're back, I think. Yes. So I want to show you guys that drum machine. Just because, I mean, it is like 26 years old. I mean, it's been around. It's been around a little time. It's been around a little time. Whatever that means. I'll just bring it over here. Plug it in. I got to move a bunch of stuff around here. Hang on. We got a lot of stuff here. Looks like a white light at this angle. That's the issue. Oh, but it's because it's so bright. Well, let me try to angle it. Dude, there's yes. Got a lot of cool stuff here. Got a Music Nomad diamond coated nut file set. I needed to cut a nut on a guitar. We'll do that soon. We're in no rush to do that. Santa Cruz Guitar Company. I did a tour of their factory, and they gave me this. And I'll be going back over there. It's just down the street. It's not far at all. They make amazing acoustic guitars. I'm sure you guys know. I'm sure you guys have heard of them. We got some patch cables. Okay, let's plug this thing in. Let's see if it works. If it works, cool. So my point is, though, with this and stuff is I'm gonna make more music, and I'm gonna put that into more of the content for these shows. Like, would you guys hang out with me if I was like making music, if I was recording music, or like showing you guys how to do some of that stuff? I think probably, huh? Okay, where can we plug this in? Here, we'll do this one. Okay, it's plugged in. Huh? Yay for making music instead of just talking about it. That's what I'm saying, Holly. Is I've been on these shows talking about music for so many years. Talking about this stuff. And why not, bring it to you guys. Make music. Cool. That's what that's another thing I want to do this year. And I can do it. There's so much stuff that I can do on these shows. And I've been thinking about this for a lot of years, Some of it I've actually done here and there. If you guys go back on my channel, you'll find videos where, that one time you actually mixed a song, and then we never saw that again. And that was like 6 years ago or something, right? So, I mean, I'm just making that up, but something similar to that. I've done that. Now I have the space, I have the area, I have the we have the technology. We can do this. And I think that would be cool. And I know. Oh, what the hell was that? Hang on, something just fell over. Oh, it's this. Come here. It's all good. Come here. You're fine. I was joking around a couple weeks ago tonight. Making songs and stuff. And I know making music is no joke. It's serious. So I think making music, on these shows would be cool. I mean, whether, writing a song, recording a song, mixing a song, blah, 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 all that stuff. Oh, yeah, I was going to... Okay, see, it's this that's the problem. Look at that. It's like brighter now. Is that better or worse? Is that better or worse? Oh, that's worse. Oh! Hey God, everything's falling out. Oh. Well, maybe I can dim it. think it's as dim as it wants to go. I mean, I can turn it off. Or I can just make it one color. What if I just make it one color and then just like... How's that? That's better, right? For right now? That's cool. Oh yeah. Dude, that's way cooler. Look at that. Just like that? That's pretty cool. It matches all the colors. See? But yeah, doing videos, making videos on music production, on mixing, on recording, on, you know, all that stuff. Would you guys watch that stuff? I think it's a good idea. And that's the thing to do. That's, you know, instead of just talking about the stuff for hours and hours, just do it. You know? I think so. Okay, let's see if this drum machine works. We need to plug it in. We got a cable. Let's see. I don't think any of these amps are charged up. Well, I know this one is. I know this amplifier here is charged up. And before we split tonight, I'm going to show you guys some of that footage from earlier. Like I said, I was on Twitch. And I was just kind of testing and working on some stuff, some different camera stuff. Different camera angles, different audio. And it's just, like I said, it's just the very beginning of this stuff. Because this stuff can get very complicated. Okay. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'm basically plugging that drum machine in. Let's just see if it works. Oh no, I'm getting an error. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think it works. It actually says error. Error number 1. That can't be good. See? It says error. That's not good at all. That's terrible. Keep saying error. It never did that before. All right, well, I guess it's... Now it's art. Yeah, I had a feeling about it because I kind of tried it earlier, which I'll show you guys that footage. Let's do that. Let's put this stuff back. Little Boss Katana amp. Thank you again, Rich. There we go. And an internal battery? You think it has an internal battery? This thing was made in 1996. Oh my gosh! How many years ago was that? Don't even tell me. Oh no! March 4th. Today's the 7th. This thing was made exactly 30 years ago. Right? 30 years, Marty. Are you kidding? Look at that. That's what it says. March 4th, 1996. I power it on. It says error. See? Mickey can't believe it. Hey, Russell. It kind of worked earlier today. Oh, well. Oh, well. Let me show you guys some footage of it. Where it kind of worked, but it kind of didn't either. And hey, this will be give me a good chance to show you guys some of the updates coming up in the studio here. Check for console mode. Firmware. Whew. Look at that. That even says 1990. Huh, maybe it's dusty. Maybe we need to clean dust out of there. It has been sitting up like that for a year and a half. Sitting there on that shelf. Maybe dust or something crawled in there. What do you think? Can you see in there? Yeah. Yeah, what I'll do tomorrow is I've got a can of air over there. I've got electronics cleaner. I'll spray into there. Is that a good idea? To spray into there with electronics cleaner? This is the Alesis SR16. This is the one. Is there still plastic on there too from 30 years? There may still be plastic on this for 30 years. Or not. Maybe I took it off. Dang. Oh my gosh. No USB. Let me look. Here, come right this way. No USB. That's everything right there. You would actually just open that? Dude. Okay. I'm gonna have to look into that, man. Yeah, there's probably dust in there, because like I said, it's been sitting on that shelf there for the last year and a half. It's been sitting right here. Right there. What's the model? It's the Oh, cool, man. It's the SR16. The Alesis SR16. Like, that's the model that everybody had back then. Like, I have the drums burned into my head from that machine. Like, I know exactly what that machine sounds like. I did so many songs with that. Oh my gosh. Dudes. Here, let me show you guys some footage. This was earlier today. I was working on my studio here working on other camera angles, other microphones. And again, this is just like the very beginning of doing this stuff. Turn on while holding down erase and play. They'll factory reset it. Turn it on while holding down erase and play. They'll factory. You'll set it back to. Okay. I mean, it's not gonna blow up, is it? You guys wanted that viral video. This might be it. Let's plug it in. Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. Let's plug it into this. It's plugged in. Let's turn it back on. You guys can see what it says. Yeah, it says error. It says error number 1. So you said what? Turn on while holding down erase and play. Where's erase? Oh, erase and play. So turn it on. Hold down, play, and erase, and then turn it on? Here we go. Oh! Empty pattern. Hey, wait a minute, dude! Now it says empty pat. So then does it work? Or it doesn't work? Is there nothing in there? Empty pattern. It looks like it's working. Hang on, man. What? Huh? Hang on, it looks like it works. Wait a minute, I can plug it directly into... What am I thinking? I can plug it directly into this. Guys ready? Main left and main right. Let's do it. All right, everybody be careful. Everybody watch your ears. Everybody watch your ears. I'm going to plug it directly into what we're doing here. I think. Well, let me just remember. Before I start removing cables, let me make sure I know what I'm doing here. Where is that plugged into? Gotta make sure what I'm plugging right and left. Okay, that's something else. All right. Check it out. Oh man, these cables. These cables. Where is that going? Okay, that goes. These cables aren't that long. Main right, main left. All right, everybody watch your ears. Everybody take your headphones off. I'm going to hit play. Do we got anything? It's not doing anything. It's not doing nothing. Unused slot. No, because it does go to where it says beat. And I can see it moving. Okay, hang on a second. I saw it. Hang on. Let me plug this other cable in here. You guys can watch me do this. Oh, no, you can't see me. Where was that? Main. Oh, yeah, main out. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I see it. It's playing. It wasn't playing before. It's playing now. See? So it's playing. Let me plug it back into that other little amp that I had. I need to charge these little amplifiers up. Let's try this one more time. I'll plug it into the Katana. You guys can kind of see what's going on. Not really. Well, Holly, we got the claps going. It sort of works. Can you guys hear that? You guys got that right? Yes. Hope all is well, Russell. Well, dude, you helped us out, man. You got us to refresh the thing. You got us doing the refresh. Yeah, the other stuff I can't get to go. The other stuff ain't working. The presets aren't working. That's the problem. It has all empty patterns. But there should be some built-in stuff. Oh! It's okay. Dang it! Now it's on the floor. Everybody okay? The amplifier fell on the ground. I mean, it didn't have that far to fall, so it's fine. Well, I mean, we got some stuff rolling here, man. There's our drum set. There you go. And of course the clapping. Oh yeah, we moved the TV set. We got the clap happening, Holly. Sounds like a trash can. Oh my gosh. So that's it, man. Oh, wait, did it work? I dropped it. See, I keep dropping everything. Okay, yeah, it's not working. Oh, well. There's the amp. The amp fell on the floor. Hopefully it's fine. I think it is. It didn't have that far to fall. I think it's okay. Oh, it did that. I think it's alright. Oh, no way, man. That's cool. Oh, look out. You gotta set my amplifiers back up. I've got this like tower of amplifiers here. Oh, where's that other cable at? Oh, here it is. We can't lose this. We need this. Oh, yeah, the TV looks much better, Holly. Thanks for your suggestion. Look at that. The TV looks much nicer the way it is. And especially, dude, if we turn like these main lights. Check it out. Let's see. Do the mains. Do the ones in front of me here. Yeah, look at that. Is that any better? Or is that still weird? Is that strange? There's the bench over there. This cable we can't lose. It lives right there. Now it's white again. Oh, with the lights off? Is it? I think it's the camera. It's the focus of the camera. See, if the camera isn't, it's the focus. Like at the I saw it. See, it's not white. I don't know. It looks cool like that. Like, I think that looks cool. Like, just the way it is, man. It matches like this. What do you think? I like it. All right, check this out before we split. We got 50 watching right now. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Don't move the camera. Leave it exactly where it is. What's up? What's up, Jeffrey? All right. Let me show you guys. Let me show you guys some footage here. There's a USB to MIDI cable that allows me to fix that thing. Okay, we'll look into that. Okay? Yeah, because I definitely want to get that thing fixed, man. I mean, although I've had it for 26 years, so it's, you know, it's older than I am. Oh, here it is. I'm talking about it like it's not here. There it is. It says empty. It says empty pattern. Oh, sorry, I just messed up our camera. I think it's okay. Let's take this back to the workbench real quick. Oh yeah, yeah, that light does kind of switch a little bit when I move the camera around, huh? What am I hearing? Stuff just keeps falling everywhere. Ah, I'm almost out, man. Let me show you guys some footage. Russell, thank you for your help, dude. All right, I'm going to show you guys some footage. This was earlier today. I'm working on my different camera setups, my audio setups. Now, this was me over on Twitch. You guys can check this out. I'm not going to play the whole thing. This is like an hour, and this is like 2 hours of me just like working on stuff. But check this out. This is like a slight, this is going to be a look into the future of doing these shows. Okay? So the setup, it's going to look a little different, but it's cool. All right? So I'm just going to show you guys like where I'm at the workbench. I think I was working on the, actually I did play some guitar. Check it out. Check this out. So, desktop. Yeah, look at this. Back. Desktop. Change. Here. I'll actually talk over what's going on here. This is such a weird... This is... Anybody tuning in right now, this is so strange. What I'm doing here is I'm messing around with two different cameras. I know, it's kind of hard to tell what's going on. On the left there, that's actually another camera. And you'll see it if I walk over there. See, look. Watch this. See, there's another camera. I'm switching between the two cameras. There's the second camera there. But at some point, you see me walking. Where's the video? Oh, it's up here. You see me. Okay, so here I'm hooking up another microphone. Oh, no. You can see that TV from earlier. Dang it. Crap. So anyway, so that's another camera, and I'm using, let me forward a little bit. There was a part where I was... See, I'm messing with that machine. I was trying to mess with that drum machine. And then I do play some guitar. Here, check this out. I'm playing guitar, and you're going to hear the guitar through that microphone there. So it's coming through that Boss amplifier, and it's coming through that mic. It doesn't sound terrible. Dang it, I wish that drum machine worked, man. See, the drum machine was kind of messed up then, too. Those delays are coming from the guitar itself. The guitar has built-in effects. Pretty cool, huh? So that guitar has built-in effects. That's called a Tajima. Excellent. Excellent. So yeah, just, you know, little different setup. Was working on this today. So you'll see some different stuff coming up. Different camera stuff, different microphone stuff. Oh, you know, just, you know, different things. So there you go, dudes. Right on. Thank you, guys. So what else? I think that was it, pretty much. Just to hang out for a little bit, talk, you know, what's coming up, stuff. Oh, yeah, by the way, don't forget tomorrow, scheduled to appear, Michael Frost from Frost Guitars will be here. The cutting board is over there. Oh, my gosh. That's funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, so tomorrow night, Michael Frost is going to be here. We're going to talk about what he does. He does some guitar painting and stuff. Frost Swirls is what he calls it. So, very cool stuff. Very cool stuff, you guys. So, we're going to wrap it up. Join us tomorrow, dudes. But first, thank you to our channel members, you guys. Thank you so much for being... Thank you for being channel members here on YouTube. Top tier channel members are the executive producers. And they are currently... Michael B. Live, who was here earlier. Mini Guitars, Music Therapy Laz, Majestic PB&J, Cat Flipper Carlin, Bay Area Rich, Sherman Callahan, Novodyne Music, R. Habs, and Janice Lala, the intern. Oh, crap. And that's happening tonight with the clocks. Dang it. Next week, can we have Drunk Gemini? Of course. You want Drunk Gemini to say goodbye? All right, here. Drunk Gemini will say goodbye to us. Hang on. I gotta wake her up. I gotta wake her up. Hang on a second. Let me go ahead and play something for you guys. Check this out.
Okay. Get some guitars. Turn around. Here we go. Tell me when. Hey, this is Brad Gillis from Night Ranger, and you're checking out Johnny Beane.
All right, Holly, this is for you. You guys ready? Everybody, it's Gemini. What's up, Gemini? How are you doing? Oh, hang on. All right, Gemini, you're here. How are you?
Oh, I'm great, Johnny. Like, really great. The room's spinning just right.
Oh.
Like, not too fast, not too slow. Kind of like you. How are you? You sound tense.
I'm great.
Need me to rub...
No.
Okay. You say no like you're trying to convince yourself. Look, I'm drunk, not deaf. You just said you're great. Then you said no 9 times. That's a lot of no's.
Okay. All right. That's enough. Can we get a shout out to Holly?
Oh.
Can we get a shout out? Can you? And by the way, you're really drunk right now. Can we get a shout out to Holly?
Holly. You listen up, Holly. Johnny's out here. He's out here making me do voices and pretending I'm not totally trashed. But hey, you're awesome.
There we go.
Awesome.
Thank you. Can we get a shout out to Ian? Can we get hell yeah, Ian?
Ian, my man. Hey, you listening? Johnny's got me slurring your name like I'm doing karaoke. But seriously, hell yeah, Ian. You're the real MVP. Tell your mom I said hi. And tell her I love her.
Okay. All right. Chill out. Just chill. All right. Okay.
I'm chilling.
Chill.
Fine. I'm chilled.
Okay.
Like Ice Cube in a...
All right. Tell everybody thank you for watching. This has been an episode of Straturday Night on Johnny Beane TV. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Come back tomorrow. We'll be here. And we just want to say we appreciate everybody that watches these shows and videos.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for watching Straturday Night on Johnny Beane TV. You guys you're the best, really. Come back tomorrow. We'll be here. Probably still drunk. And hey, Johnny, you're welcome for everything. Good night.
Thank you. Gemini is awesome. Aren't you, Gemini? You are.
Yeah.
Yes. All right,
Thanks.
you guys. All right. We're out of here. But first, this.
Hey, it's Corey Feldman. You're watching Johnny Beane TV, I guess. Hey, this is Tony Franklin, and you're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Hey, this is Stu Hammond. You're watching Johnny Beane TV. Thank you.
Hey, it's Greg Bissonette. You're watching Johnny Beane TV.
Hey, this is Ricky Rocket, and you're watching my buddy Johnny Beane right here on his channel.
Johnny Beane says hello. Yeah, he does. Night, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Watch another video.
Yeah, watch another one. I'll be here. Probably still tipsy. Don't be a stranger.
Oh my gosh. All right, goodbye, everybody. See you guys tomorrow.
Bye-bye, everybody. See you tomorrow. Johnny?
No.